I look my face. The cream they good though. Let's see. I just baited. I didn't comb my hair. Hey, still I have to go and comb it later because if not, the undergrowth is going to hurt me very well. Yeah. So story time. I actually just I said all these things that I'm going to say on this video alone to myself because I love to enjoy myself by myself first of all. Yeah. Yeah. So this actually goes for you human race that think you are important. Especially maybe those of you I'm playing your songs on YouTube. Your songs, I'm using them to sing love songs to my own self. This is the stage where I am at. When I'm listening to your song, don't you ever think whether I'm repeating your song 100 times. As you people know, I can play my own songs for 1 week, one whole day or 1 week, without listening to no blood clots or that song. So don't think you are special. The only special person in my life right now is me, myself, and I for eternity. So even if I'm playing your music 1,000 times and then you start pedo fantasizing, pedo illusionizing your pedo sheets, it's none of my business. It's not my head you are using to pedo fantasize. It's not my head you are using to pedo lie to yourself. It's not whatsoever you people have going on in your lives have nothing to do with me. Because as you can see, I am not a practitioner or a partaker of your pedo sexist, sick, doomed human race, mental slavery, societal philosophy, or games that you all play. I'm not into that shit. So if you are doing it, I've told you people, if you don't remove my name, the mouths and the ashes of your bloodline will never be removed from STD dicks and pussies of pedophiles and sexist predators like yourselves. So with that being said, let me go to my storyline. And before I move into the storyline properly, there was a post today, yeah, that popped up while I was checking my bank account on my other phone, talking about cash, yeah, because I went overdraft and my overdraft is totally overdraft. So I was trying to calculate how come did the overdraft like this? And I will continue to let you people know and the world know I didn't put myself in this situation. I, Adora, I have taken care of the entire human race. Everybody, young, old, teenagers, everybody, one way or the other. Even sometimes with my last 1 cent I gave. I took care even with my hand, with my energy, with my time, with my words, with my love, with my kindness, with my genuineness, with my goodness, with everything positive about me. You human race, you said I'm a fool and a people pleaser. So this is why I'm making this video, because I want to give you a gold storyline to make you know that at this stage of my life, you see all those evil you do to people, because a lot of you, especially you religious pedophiles, religious sexist pedophiles that are doing nothing but exposing yourselves and confirming the fact that your gods are all pedo gods that are into this the same pedophilic, sexist, predating, manipulating philosophy, that would love to say, oh, since sometimes things happen to you in life for a reason for you to be great. See, let me tell you people something. If you ever use that word or that statement, sorry, towards someone like me, your kids, your bloodline will be used for sexual, rapist, sexist games of pedophilia and will be raped from baby to adulthood, like you have done to me, human race. I've told you people before. I've been sexually raped, assaulted, molested by white, Arabic, Asiatic, and even my black race. So your bloodline will be used from baby to adulthood to play rapist, sexist, pedophile, stalking, molesting game to make them great or whatsoever they will become. Then you will tell them that bullshit, that the things that happen to them to make them great. Because me, I'm telling you people that whatsoever have happened to me in my life, everything, I would never ever change anything in my life for no reason. The only thing I would have changed, is put my boundary like 10, 15 years ago. The boundary I put March 2023 that I celebrated this March 2024. That's the only thing I would have changed. I would have put in that boundary like 10 years ago. By now, let me just leave the rest to the rest. Because if you people think you can come and portray me as a lazy person, I have taken care of everybody that have ever passed my way, directly or indirectly, even from afar. Mentally, emotionally, psychologically, I was people's therapist. I was mothers to. I was therapist to. I don't know. Uncountable people. I was a mother to uncountable people. I was friends to uncountable people. I was counselor to uncountable people. I was a backbone to uncountable people. I was father to uncountable people. I was everything to you doomed human race. So I don't see any reason why any of you will come and think that at this stage of my life you can portray me as a lazy person or someone who needs to be fixed into a category like you do to a lot of people. Especially you break them into pieces, you make them useless, homeless, jobless, like you have done to me since January, middle of January. Then you now manipulate and break them mentally, emotionally, psychologically down, and then push them into the hands of one predating perverts or predating psychopaths as partners that will claim they are taking care of these victims that you victimize mentally without this victim knowing they were being manipulated and broken into pieces just because your society, controlled by a bunch of bomb dick-sucking men and supported by fish brain women, wants to control people and fix people into their societal mental slavery category and cages and chains, like you have tried to do to me for the past 15 years in this Europe. Then you will not think, now that I'm done with the entire human race, you can come and classify me as a lazy person that is looking for funds or help. This is why when I'm talking about being bank drafts over bank drafts, I don't want anybody to think I'm begging for money. I have never begged for money and I will never beg. I have been the one giving the entire human race. And now, my 1 cent, if anybody use me to play game of your pedophilia, you set because I'm aware that you watch me 24 hours a day like you do to a lot of your victims, and I am not your victim. I am your karma activator. This is why I keep telling you, I'm glad you chose to try a motherfucker like me. Because if you had not met a motherfucker like me, you would have never ever got caught. And a lot of you are sorry because you got caught. You would have never ever changed or thought of changing. A lot of you are looking for changing and forgiveness because you got caught. And a lot of you are still there. You don't even know where you are because this level of miserability that have eaten your brain mentally is undescribable. So even when karma is what's hiding you and your bloodline, you will not be aware because your life is already damaged extremely and chronically. This is why sometimes when I want to react to some of you, especially the pedophiles you send on the street, those dusty, crusty, smelly, ugly, that are ugly mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically, even energetically and spiritually. They are ugly and damaged, smelly, dusty, crusty. Sometimes when I want to react, I'll just look at them like this. I'll just shake my head and say, nah, I shouldn't be reacting to this one because this one is already too damaged. Especially the religious ones. You see those your Muslim women that you make cover their head with hijab, while the men, the bomb-ass pussy fathers and the husbands that these ladies or female end up in their hands. Their dicks are everywhere, fucking their fellow men, predating little children, fucking little children in their mosque, religious places, in their Vatican and churches, Buddhist and Hinduist sector, which means you are all not better than unbelievers. Those female Muslim especially are the ones I pity for. Because if, see, I, Adora, I have fought for people against you, bomb-ass pussy Muslim men especially. I have fought for even Muslim people, especially when Christian, for example, when Christian try to like, excuse me, as for example, when Christians, they just, oh, Muslims are this, they are terrorists, they are this. I always tell the Christian people, shut up, you are not better. A lot of kids are raped behind doors in your churches as well. Like it happens in their mosque as well. You call them terrorists as if you are better. I'm going to do another video about religion. You see, your politics is under religion. I've told you people in my video yesterday, or the day before yesterday, it's under religion. I'm going to do another video. So let me just go straight to the point. The people I really pity for are this Muslim female. Sometimes if they come around pedoclaning when they're doing Harabamo, Buddha, Ales, they are just saying those their pedo talk that they talk 24 hours a day in my space. I will just look at them like this. Then I will look at them dressed like masquerade from head to toe with hijab covered. I will just... Sometimes I want to laugh. Then I will remember that these females, they are slaves to their bomb-ass pussy husbands, Muslim husbands, and Muslim fathers, because they are child predator fathers that love to marry underage babies. Those bomb-ass pussy men. They pass their slave children or their slave females to their bomb husband. So it's like from fire to fry pan. So when I just see them, I just want to insult them, especially when they are pedoclaning around my space. They are the ones I just look at these ones. You are already in prison. You are already in a cage with your religion, with your pedo religion. So let me not just insult you, because these females, this is what I'll continue to tell you, other ones that are different from this extremist terrorist Muslim bloodline mental slaves. You so-called Christians, I know Christians, they have their own cover your body, blah 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 blah. With all the bodies that are being covered, you still have female boys, little girls being raped in your churches, mosques, Buddhist and Hinduist temples on a daily basis worldwide. Exactly. So the Muslim one is really, really too much. I have been I know how many Muslim female have fought for, stood for, encouraged in all ways, even help them take care of their children one way or the other, because of this extremist terrorist bomb-ass pussy Muslim men controlling bomb clock like all other men on the surface of the earth. But their own is just too much. So they are female, even if they don't want to wear that hijab. If they don't wear it, I can tell you, a lot of them will die if they don't wear that hijab. If they don't cover their body for their pedo pussy husbands or pussy fathers, they can die because of it. That is why when they come around doing this your pedo clown shit, I just look at them. I want to insult them. I say, this one is already in prison. What is here to insult? Sometimes I will just throw one bullet and just, whether directly or indirectly, because I know you people, you read people's thoughts. Even when I'm not talking out, you are there reading people's thoughts 24 hours a day. But you say you have power. 1 year have passed, nobody in my space, and nobody will ever smell my space for eternity after 30 years on this earth, experiencing you doomed human race of all races, 20 plus sexual abuses and assaults since I was a child. With this your pedo philosophy, it's never going to happen. If you say you have the power to control the whole world, I want to see that power change my mind. In the meantime, let me go straight to the story, which is going to start around here. So now this goes back to those of you who think you are important, especially those celebrity, because if you think maybe you have a story to impress me with because you are rich, you are wealthy, you are famous, I have been that. I have been rich, famous. I was actually born not with a silver spoon or golden spoon. I was born with a diamond spoon. Ask around. My father was my ex-father, because nobody is anything to me anymore. My ex-father, my ex-biological father, was one of the richest men in my city in his days. I was literally, even my own ex-mother as well. She had a restaurant. In that restaurant, she had at least 4 to 5 sales girls in it that also helped with the house chores. So I was practically born into a family where when you say Ajebo, those bombo-clad Nigerians, they will understand what I'm saying, because that was where the rape started. Since at least 1 year old plus, they raped and sexually assaulted me. Then I moved to your colonial masterland. The same thing happened all through until you came to a couple of years ago. You used 10-11 police during the peak of your pandemic to put the cherry on the cake. 10, 11 police sexually assaulting me. Yes. Adora, I was born with a diamond spoon. And on top of that, now them they rush me. Since I was a child, right from my kindergarten, nursery school, not even my kindergarten, right from my right from my babyhood. We in my family, we usually have people. And if that blood clot rapist Chimezie that Michael, you pedophile, you opened your mouth to tell me that if 10, 11 police sexually assault me, that you don't give a fuck, is none of your business. Hey, see, I pray we don't cross paths on the surface of this earth again. And the day we will ever cross paths, bitch ass pussy low self-esteem idiots that I gave life to. If you are breathing today, is me that gave you life. Your mother abandoned you for me. I was not up to the age of 5 years when I was already washing your own clothes. What is 5? Even 4. When your mother will be behind the house with her friend or her sister washing her clothes, and I will pass by, she will, oh yeah, come here. Come and wash your brother's clothes. When he's rolling inside mud, you are supposed to be correcting him because now I'm going to be washing. Oh yeah. She will put soap. She will give me the cloth. I will be hitting it on the stone in front of the tap there. She will be doing it there. Is your brother. Is your son. This is somebody I'm not even. Chimeze, I'm not held out to you with 2 years. 1 year plus. Our age difference is 1 year plus. Ask your bumbleclat, child trafficker, child pimp mother that brought me to Europe. You told me if I was sexually assaulted a couple of years ago by 10, 11 European policies, Western world police. You told me you don't give a fuck because you are a rapist as well. Exactly. Rapist supporting rapists. If you can read and write today, is me. Everything in your life that you can do today is me. If you even have a good handwriting at all, c'est moi. Mais wano or moi is me. So no your bombo clats, not me. I will literally hold your hand and be teaching you how to write correctly. Is me. How to spell and do everything is me. If you can wash your clothes properly before you started doing your dry cleaner, because when I was no longer there, I had to leave to other country to look for a better job because in Italy, I don't know how I ever survived that country for 1 decade. When I left, nobody was there again to wash your clothes. You started taking your clothes to dry cleaner. Even when I came back, when I lost my document or when they stole my document whatsoever, I still came back, I still wash your clothes. I will iron them for you as well. So everything in your life today is me. Your mother literally will make me and say, baby, then wash your own clothes and be telling me, he's your son. You are either to him. You should be telling him to wash his clothes, to not sit down inside because you were a pig. They call you a lede. A lede. As believing you are pig. They call you pig. Then they call you a small kaingele. Imagine your mother who is a devil and her sisters naming you or nominating you a small kaingele. A small kaingele, which means devil with horn, is what they called you from baby. I'm not sure you were up to 2 years old when they start calling you that name. Devil with horns is what they called you from babyhood. So they also call you pig too, because you roll. I don't know how you use you, because I don't know how to explain your dirtiness. So she will literally make me to be washing your, even when sales girls are there, house girls are there that can help. She will, oh yeah, be washing your brother's clothes. If when tomorrow when you see him jumping inside mud, you will tell him not to do it, as if I'm your mother. From babyhood though, no, I never had a childhood. At the age of 4, I was already teaching my elder brothers, ex-elder brothers, I reject all of you back to sender, how to read and write. Responsibility. Even now, let me go straight to the story. Responsibility. All true, I've always had. So even if I was born into a family where I had diamond, not silver or golden, diamond spoon opportunity or privilege, I was also an adult from babyhood. Adult from babyhood I've always been. Adult from babyhood. Even if I had everything around me, my life has always been balanced. So when people try to use this, oh, childhood trauma, she needs to heal, she's always stuck 9. See, I love my life. Especially now, at this point of my life. I'm just sitting, me and Kama, we are sitting like this watching all of you. Using your own generation and bloodline to play your sexy, pedophilic games. When I didn't know what was going on, you could not box me. You could not manipulate and break me to pieces into one person. There were stages you almost allowed there were stages I almost fell into those traps, but I was on the top. You know, it's like this is a hole. Excuse me. This is a hole. I was on top. There was a protection that kept me on top of that hole. Then when time came, I walked past it. I never fell into it. Even when I didn't know that you people, especially for the 15 years I've been in Europe, that you have been the one manipulating my space. Everything I ever tried to do, you blocked all. My resources, you blocked all. My job, you blocked all. You sent drug addicts to come and try me. I was preaching healing to them. To the extent that my ex-mother will see me with drug addicts and she will be calling me a drug addict. I will tell them, I will say, it's their mother that saw me on the street and talked to me to please talk to their children. Because they look at me, I literally have these women, they will just look at me and say, I wish, Adora, I wish I had a child like you, Adora. Even you so-called ex-bombo class mothers, child trafficker and child pimp that brought me to this Europe. A lot of your friends, I'm not going to mention their name because you're a troublemaker, you go and fight them. But I can mention some of their name. You can't do anything to them. They are bombati like you too. They are hard, strong women. Like if you try them, they will fight you if it's fighting. You can't do them nothing. Sister Caro of Brescia. Go and ask her how many times she will look at me and tell me, I wish I had a doctor like you, Adora. Sister Carol literally tell me that. Do you know how many times she will see me on the road and tell me that statement? Even your best friend, Mama Gold, tells me the same thing. That she wishes. Do you know how many women stop me? Even you, Manuela, I said, do you pedophile, you pedophilic sexist. I came to find out that you and your boyfriend ugly like Chihuahua pussy bomb nigga. You also collaborated to pedo-stalk me, pedo-manipulate me. And me, I was just rubbing my body, my energy freely with everybody, both cockroaches, both nobodies, everybody freely, because I never categorize anybody. I never judge anybody. People, I will just be polite to you people with my heart, not knowing you have been thinking sexual shit with my politeness. You will take my politeness for sexual attraction. You will take my politeness for sexual this or that. This is why anytime I'm in your house, Manuela, that pedophile, pimp ex-mother of mine will call me. Where are you? I will say, I'm at my friend. Hey, you have gone to be licking pussy again. You have gone to a woman's house again. You have gone to a woman. She's just my friend. She's like my sister. I came to her house to eat. I never knew you were all using yourselves to play game. Where are all of you now? Dove siete adesso, tutti morti. All of you are dead. I know you still don't get the memo, but that's not my problem. When I pull up in Brescia anytime, motherfuckers, fuck around and find out. When you see me in that city, just pass like you don't know me. If you know that day, if you don't want the sky to touch the ground, all of you, you know yourselves. When you see me in that Brescia, pass. You don't know me, I don't know you. Me, I can't even tell you people what will happen that day, because I'm not promising anything positive. But fuck around that day and find out. This is how I will be in this pedophilic Emanuela's house. So, hey, you have gone to a woman again. You have gone to look for a woman again. You can't look for man. You are looking for. I will just be in my phone. I will look, what is this woman talking about? I will even pass the first. Emanuela, greet my mother. She will even say hi, they will talk. She will give her the food. Adora, you have got to start licking pussy again. This is why your lips is red. You see me? Till I die, no motherfucker is coming near my space. You see those pedophilic bullshit that you people practice or do? I don't do none of that. And you will never, me, I'm waiting. You, Manuela, the calamity and agony that will befall you, and your entire group in your pedophilic, these games that you are playing, your bloodline, and they will testify. I'm telling all of you, your bloodlines will testify. Do you know how many times you, Manuela, your mother will see me on the road? She will embrace me. Sometimes I won't even recognize that, maybe because of too much stress, no job, I photocopy my CV, dropped it everywhere, year after year, years after years. Sometimes I will even see some people I will never recognize them because what I'm thinking in my head is too much. And all the time, I'm not thinking about myself alone. As I'm thinking my own, I'm thinking every other person on the surface of this earth. Sometimes I will just be eating my food. I will just remember people don't have food to eat. There are people on this earth that don't have food to eat. I will just lost appetite. I swear, if I'm lying this night, this blue sky outside is my weakness. I will just lost appetite to eat that food. Sometimes, maybe for the next 2, 3, 4, 5 hours, I will not get appetite again. I won't eat because I'm thinking of other people's problem. But now, I eat like a gluten. You don't see it on my body because it's digesting well. The ones that my body need enters my divine body. The one that my body don't need goes to the toilets. Exactly. So don't think, she eats all the food she eats, nothing comes out of her body. Especially now, I'm not even eating trash or rubbish. And even if I eat trash or rubbish as well, sometimes, like I love to eat as well. The good ingredients in it will enter my body. The one my body will not need will go to the toilets. You will see me look divine like this. This is why you see getting a car is none of my problem. Driving license, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Even if I end up on this earth to ever have a car, if it ever happens, I don't know if it's ever going to happen, but if it happens that I end up having a driver's license, you see that car, and I'm not going to buy any useless, miserable car. Now, all my salary and everything is for me. When I'm eating, I don't think of nobody. I eat. I never lost appetite anymore. Like I used to lose appetite back in the days. For 30 years, when I'm just eating, I remember people don't have food to eat, I will lose appetite. Now, see, since March 2023, I've never lost appetite while I'm eating. In fact, I will eat one, I will go and eat another round again. Hey, freedom, oh, what a beautiful time to be alive. I cannot even express my happiness. My joy, I can't contain it. Happily, it's too much, it's too sweet. It's just too divine. Because I came to find out that you human race, you know exactly what you are doing. But even when I didn't know, you could not still win. Because I'm not competing with none of you. You are all not in my category, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically, or otherwise. You can never be in my category. This is why that even when I didn't know what you were doing to me, I never fell into your trap. Talk less of now that I'm 100% aware of you, especially of your pedophilic stalking, pedo-predating, pedo-locking, pedo-listening, pedo-monitoring, pedo-watching 24 hours people's life like you are doing to me and manipulating my space. Now you have broken everything down. You made sure I don't have a job. I'm overdraft, even overdraft. This month, April. First time in my life I didn't pay my house rent this month, April. This month, April, first time. Today I went to the supermarket to use my card. The card actually bounced back. It didn't work. Then I was on my other phone checking why to control my bank account, and I saw that it was overdraft. Then a message from your fucking YouTube came talking about cash, and there was a laugh. And it was actually my comments that was popped up talking about cash doll, but I know what you use it to mean. You want to mock me? You think you can be directly mocking people? Me and Kama now, we are watching your bloodline. We are mocking your bloodline being used for your own sexist rapist philosophy. They will be fucked in their asses and in the mouth. It's already happening on a daily basis. When you are online, pedo clowning. When you are on the street, pedo clowning. For those pedo bombers elites that created your philosophy, someone somewhere in the corner, when you will leave your children in their grandmother's house, your friends, your neighbors, your cousins, kindergarten, everywhere, a pedophile and a rapist is one way or the other raping and molesting them too. And me and Kama, we are watching. Hey, what goes around exactly comes back around. One good turn deserves another. One bad turn deserves another. You sow what you reap. Eye for an eye. It's exactly where we're at now. A lot of you will even have the entire world. You will never have peace. You will never know peace. Then you will have, on the other hand, the poor and the miserable. They won't have peace. They won't have nothing as well. You that will have everything, you will still not have peace. The one that is worse amongst both of you, we don't know. But that's none of our business. Me and Kama, it's our time to laugh and enjoy. You, Manuela, you blood clot. Your mother used to stop me on the road. She will embrace. Sometimes at a point I couldn't even recognize her because she was looking younger and younger. Sometimes she changed. You know when people change hairstyle and everything. I mean, I'm not always focusing on looking at people like that. She will just embrace me. Sometimes I would just be, who is this embracing me like this? Oh, you don't know me. Ah, my daughter is me. I'll say, who? I don't remember you, ma. Mama Manuel. Hey, me, I will re-embrace her again. Hey, mommy, good afternoon. How is it? I will say everything is fine. She say, talk to your friend Manuela now. She's too much marijuana, too much. Look at you. You don't drink. You don't smoke. You're a good. I wish I had a daughter like you. Ask your mother. I know how many women wish to have a daughter like me. Divine being like me. I know how many women call me. They will stop me. Please talk to my children. When all these drug addicts that you ever saw me with, that I was ever friends with, this I never discriminated. Whether you say you are gay or you are drug addict or you are trans or you say you identify as cockroach or monkey or frog, or I don't give a fuck. You are not hurting somebody else. If anybody is even getting hurt, especially those of you that have sexuality disorder problem in your head, that you just start turning your body to trans, you will have pussy, you go and start growing beards, or you will have beards and prick, you will be acting like women. As long as I'm concerned, you are not hurting anybody, especially if you go on to come and start taking those hormone drugs. You are hurting yourself. This is why every of you that I've known, you can tell the truth that I've always asked you people questions about yourselves. Like, how are you feeling? Why are you doing this? What effects is it giving you? And a lot of times, I always tell you people, don't do this. It's not good. It's not good. You will later. Is it me? If you see me, I can dress like a tomboy if I want. Back in the days when we used to go to fucking casting, now nobody can afford me on the surface of this earth, whether in the fashion industry, movie theater, music, everything. I am no longer available. Beyonce, Rihanna, Lady Gaga, Madonna, the entire world on the surface of all your magazine, Vogue, everything. You can't afford this divinity anymore. The days when I was looking for you people is gone. Now you are the one. You will look for me till I will gracefully leave this earth. 75, 80. You can still never afford me. Keep playing with yourselves. Calculate what I eat very well. Calculate what I drink. Calculate the things I say. Calculate when everything I'm doing. Calculate it very well. You will calculate to your grave. And note, as you are calculating, me and Kama, we are calculating pedophiles that will be raping and molesting your children and using them for the same sexist, pedophilic, live pedo games that you are playing with yourselves. You think I'm the one you are playing it with. You think I'm the one you are playing it with. I never discriminated anybody. Anything you like, but I always tell them, the days, back in the days when I used to go for casting, I will enter a group of boys casting. They won't know I'm a girl. When go back to many of my pictures on my Adora Law official, you will see some pictures there that when you see me, you won't know I'm a girl. But I never started going to take drug to come and start doing things to my body to disfigure my, like, when you start these things, you can never ever go back. Even if you stop this transitioning or whatsoever you call it, your mental, I don't know, it's never the same. Your body, your immune system that you have tempered with, it will take a very long time for it to get to normal. And a lot of the transition people have been evidence of what I'm saying. Even before before I started seeing video of people saying what I'm saying, I've been saying it, I've known this. It will never be the same. So I don't see any reason why you will have a pussy, you want to be taking drugs, hormone drugs to get paid. Like, what is your... Even people like this, I never discriminated anybody. I just tell them, don't do this. I pray for them, even from afar. A lot of people that I don't know, be a tomboy, dress the way you like. Enjoy your life. Don't temper with all these drugs and all these things. This bomb-ass elite controlling your head. They created all these things at your disposal for you people to continue to destroy your own selves and your immune systems. I don't know. Sometimes I ask myself, what is wrong with people? You have a pussy, you are growing beards. Hello, you can never be a man. That drug can never make you grow prick. And for those of you that transition from men to women, you can never be a woman 100%. I know your own is even because you can cut off your manhood and everything, but you are still not a woman. So these are mental illness that the society push people into, and they even put drugs. This is how evil. You see your elites, those devils controlling your elites, because they are a group of devils controlling the so-called blood class that calls themselves elites, that controls your religious leaders, all Christian, Buddhist, Hindu, pedophilic, child predator, Islamic leaders. There are devils that control the elites, that control all those your religious leaders, that also control your political leaders that are under religious leaders, that also control your what do they call it, entertainment industry, that is controlled by both your religious, your political leaders. Then you have the non-famous ones that are actually on no category. You are nothing, but they just just use you, both the activists and the so-called feminist ones, on the bottom level of the chains that you used to eat yourself and use yourselves mentally. They are a group of devils that know themselves, that control all of this industry, because your religion is an industry controlled by 6 sexist perverts. All your religious leaders, all the men, they're all bombers, zesty pussy men supported by fish brain stupid women. Religious industry. Political industry is also an industry. Your entertainment industry is also an industry. Your feminist and activist industry is also an industry. Then you have the non-famous and everybody, the normal people industry. All your earth is controlled by a group of unseen devils that also put these drugs at your disposal to use it to destroy yourselves. Excuse me. I'm not saying for those that drink, for example. My nose, when it's April, the allergy, don't just go there. That's why my nose is always like that. I'm not saying don't drink. Me, no to drug 100%. I don't give a fuck what kind of. You cannot tell me marijuana is not drug. I don't care about what you are saying. Me, I have seen effects of marijuana on people and how it makes them behave. Not on me. I've never done marijuana. I don't do drugs of any kind. Whenever anything happened to me, the police people that sexually assaulted and raped me during the peak of pandemic, it took me to an uncompleted building. I have a picture of that on my YouTube, where I was used. They were injecting me with in an uncompleted building. I have a full story of that on my YouTube. Go and look at it. The same thing they did to me in Italy. They raped and sexually assaulted me with a young female inside the hospital when they were drugging me as well. I have never used drug. I am not a drug addict. Even I've been to parties where I see these so-called rulers of cities, shakers of city, movers of cities use drug. I will even tell them, these things you people are doing is not good. You are destroying your life. And they all never ever tried. And one thing I will not lie about is, in as much as I used to be in this modeling, fashion, music, arts, rubbish, all this nonsense industry, they always respected me. There was never a time they will do it where I am. I will just be there. I will even be saying, it's not good though. I will advise them. All of these people, they were my elders. They were all senior to me with at least 5-10 years and everything. I was always the one trying to, like, this is not good. I'm telling you, my ex-friends, when they are smoking cigarettes, I'm not talking of their marijuana, when they are smoking cigarettes like this, they don't smoke and talk to me. They know I don't tolerate that nonsense. If I don't tolerate cigarette odor, what makes you think I will tolerate your bombo clatti, marijuana or drug rubbish around me? People that know me, when they are smoking their cigarettes, they will be smoking it like this. I'm here. They will be smoking it here. This is how they talk. They put their cigar that way. They smoke it like this and blow the smoke. And if the smoke, maybe if breeze is blowing the smoke to my direction, they'll tell me, oh, Adora, sorry, can you go to this side? Let's change position. Because they know I don't like it. I try to tell them, it's not, you do it, okay, it's your life. So I never discriminated anybody. But that does not mean I will not tell you the truth, because I will still tell you the truth. So when this bombocratic ex-mother of mine would see me with maybe drug addicts, maybe that their mothers have talked to me, please talk to their children, and I will sometimes say, I will bring them to my house. We will eat together. I will be telling them, maybe my ex-biological mother is not in the house. Well, even if she was even in the house, I never had a problem of, if she's in the house, I can't bring them. That particular day that she came into the house and met these guys in the house, I actually brought them because she's also a good talker. And since she's very, very harsh and very, very strict, I said, let me take these people to my house. While they are eating, I pray that this lady comes in, which is my ex-biological mother, and also talk to them. She just came. She did not even allow me to talk. When these friends of mine left, because their mother stopped me inside Saturday market. There is this general market they do inside Saturday market in the city where I used to live. Saw me, please, Adora, talk to you. They were not actually my friends. We just worked together in the same restaurant. So maybe after work, we'll go and drink something together. When I used to do that shit with workers, co-workers, and it will never repeat itself again. I reject. So the mother was not like, Adora, I see you know my daughters. Please help me to talk to them. What they are doing with their life is not good. Look at how decent you look. You don't drink. You don't drug. My little daughters, they love you. If you see, when they see me, they just embrace me, Zia, like this. You see how they love you? They don't embrace their sisters like this because they smell of marijuana, drug, and everything. So I brought these people to my house. Actually, I was like, when I talk to them privately, I try to make them know what they are doing with their life is not good. I was even wishing that my ex-biological mother also comes in and maybe talk to them as well. You understand? So when she just came in, the way she even looked at them, I already knew problem. This one will not just be good. I thought I would be able to convince her to even help me talk to them, like be harsh on them and talk to them too. It didn't work. Immediately they were just leaving the apartment, and I escorted them outside. And we talked, I advised them. I was already advising before she even came. So when they finally left, I even gave them some, it was fried rice that day that she made. I gave some to them. They left. I was like, what you are doing with your life is not good. Your mother did. Every time she sees me, she's crying. You can't be making your mother pass through this. Okay, why will you be taking drugs, smoking? Okay, look at, there was one that was just dealing with marijuana. I was like, okay, people say marijuana is not a drug. Look at you. A young, beautiful girl like you destroy your life with marijuana. If marijuana is not a drug, like you are claiming is not a drug, look at you. And I saw your pictures on Facebook. The way you looked before you started smoking marijuana and the way you are now that you're smoking marijuana, and even your character is not the same. Change. Your mother is crying. Every time she sees me, she complains about you people. This is not good. So I'm talking to people we are age mates that I'm talking to right now. So when they left, hey, it was fire on the mountain. Yeah, you are doing drug. You are doing drug. Hey, you see the people you are moving with, drug addicts. Because when I'm not at home, you are choking yourself with injection. You are doing drug. This is how this woman always accusing me. The same way she was accusing me with Manuela. Even if I even want to have a teen with a female, Manuela, you don't know your type. You don't see how ugly you are. Part of the confidence you have, like a lot of you that I used to roll with have, I gave it to you people. A lot of you couldn't even stand on your own. I was the one encouraging a lot of you people. If a lot of you are where you are today, is me. The therapist, the mommy to everybody, the therapist to everybody, the friend to everybody, the backbone to everybody, the encourager to everybody, the blesser of everybody, the hope giver of everybody, the positive talker of everybody was me. So my kindness and my politeness, you will read it to another direction. You will read it to another entire direction. This is your problem, not mine. I can't be friends with somebody without now. Friend, I don't need. As you can see, we are already one good year without that nonsense. We are already the second summer. I celebrated 1 year last fucking month. We have not started yet. No friend, no breathing team will ever enter my personal space. I will continue to tell you mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically, directly or indirectly. I want to see the power that will make it up. 30 years of human beings. I'm tired. Back to my childhood story. Yeah, I'm tired. 30 years. See, when I was a child, when I was in kindergarten, no, in my compound alone, every week, I used to have people come and book. Oh, Mama Adora, we are coming to carry Adora this week. Oh, she's staying with me for the weekend. This one will come. We are coming to take her for 3 days. Oh, this one will come. We're coming to take her for 4 days. Oh. Because of me, you Chimezi was always carried along. You rapist Michael that said you don't give a fuck if police sexually assaulted me during the peak of pandemic, 10, 11 policies. You told me you don't give a fuck. If all the time that we were ever taken to different uncles, auntie houses when we were kids, it's not because they like you, it's me. Your mother's family, let go and ask. Nobody likes you there. Even your father's family, you don't have relationship with anybody. No one like you there. If you are breathing today, it's me that gave you life and breath. Even your mother that birthed you, she did not mother you. I was your mother all your life, like I've said in the beginning of this video. When I was a child, they used to literally book. Mama Adora, we're coming to carry them today. Mama Adora, next week. Mama Adora, everybody will come and carry. This was from babyhood. When I got to kindergarten, it was another round of problem. It was another round of problem. Immediately, the bell rings like this. Everybody's about to go home. You will see different parents waiting outside to take Adora home. Sometimes I will stand like this. I will look at 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 this. I will not know who to choose. Adora, come. Sometimes I will just go with a random one. You will see the smirk or maybe the unhappiness on other people's face, especially my kindergarten classmates. Sometimes they will even fight over, oh, Adora, you followed that one last week. You should follow me this week. I already told my mommy that my daddy will buy ice cream for all of us. I already told my daddy. This one will say, my daddy also will buy ice cream for all of us. The other will say, my daddy. I will just be looking. I was a baby. I was a kid in a kindergarten. These things were happening. They were dragging me. I don't want to talk of nursery school on. Nursery school. See, I was not up to, let me not lie. I don't know how old I was, because really I started school in a very, very early age, to be honest. Too early. I started school already. I know how old I was, eh? When I would just close like this, they just start their argument. Hey, Adora, you're following me today. They don't say, Adora, you're following me. This is Uge, will say you're following me. They don't say you're following me. I used to say you're following me. When you can say you're following me, my Okudmina can say you're following me. Okay. I will not stand and say, how am I going to do all these things today? I will plan. Maybe I just look at the time in the class and it's like 5-10 minutes for them to ring the bell. I will just carry my bag. I will say I'm going to the toilets. Now, why are you carrying your bag? I will say because my snack is inside. I don't want anybody to who is going to steal your snack. I will not just say I'm giving you an excuse. I'll take my bag. From that toilet that I say I'm going to, I'm going home by myself. Because I don't want to close and have 5, 6, 7 people arguing who is going to take me home. Because if I follow this person, the rest 5 or 4 or 6 of them will be angry. If I follow this one home, the other ones will be angry. If I follow this one home, the other one will be angry. If I follow this one, so I will just save myself from all the problems and take myself home. Then I will be inside the house or maybe inside the shop, the restaurant of my ex-biological mother. And you will see them coming to, excuse me, Mama Adora, we didn't see Adora after school today. Oh. I asked a friend, my children, she said she was going to the toilet. You are looking for Adora? Adora is inside the house already. My ex-biological mother would tell them, Mama is inside house already. How many times people will literally come and tell my mother, my ex-mother, I reject. I saw your daughter going to school by herself. She's that rat. She's enter bus alone. Do you know what she will tell them? That one. If you even say you want to take her, she will say no. If she don't want to, just leave her. She can go and come back. Sometimes they'll come and tell, I saw your daughter coming back from school alone. Some will even say, I entered the same bus with her. I even told her to come and sit in front of me so that she won't pay full chair. She said no. She sat on full adult chair. she sat on full adult chair. Rats like that. And came home by herself from school. My ex-biological mother will tell her she can do it. If she says she does not want you to take her home, just leave her. She can go and come back by herself. She knows the road. I'm talking of primary school. I'm not even sure I even got to primary 1 before I started going to school and coming back by myself. I'm telling you people this for you people to know that I am a divine being. I am that motherfucker that everybody on this earth I've always wanted to be with. Even as a friend, just ordinary friend. If you are breathing the same air with me, I want you people to know it's a privilege. Talk less of being my friend. Talk less of talking to me to even start with. Then when the main reason why I'm doing this story is when I got to secondary school. And look at those of you that are saying celebrity this, celebrity that. I've told you people, no celebrity right now can send me a VIP fucking invitation. And me, I will leave my space and honor that shit. Apart from the fact that I don't even want to be in a crowd with different dusty, crusty energy, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, energetically. I don't want to be there. With all their sweat and their STDs, I don't want to be there. Purpose of having anything to do with anybody at all, whether both the crowd or the celebrity. I don't want to be there. I prefer to be in one place, taking 13, 14, 15 euro hours, working, even cleaning shit or serving tables or do a shop assistant or working in a supermarket. I prefer to be doing that than to be involved with anybody mentally, emotionally, psychologically, directly or indirectly at this point of my life. I'm telling you, the freedom is amazing. The happiness is overwhelmingly divine and sweet that I will never jeopardize it with anything. I'm telling you. So when I'm playing your music online, don't be make una not a plenty for me. You think you are a celeb? Me, I'm above every celeb on the surface of this earth. I'm telling you. You don't like, oh, she thinks she's this. I don't think. I'm telling you, this is what I am. She's full of us. Who should I be full of? Like the pedophile that used dog to beat me, to bite me last year in Berlin. Pedophilic stalker pedophile that opened his mouth to tell me, hey, go back to that your room that you love to stay alone morning, afternoon, and night. Where am I supposed to go to? Who am I supposed to be with? With one pedophilic, narcissistic, psychopathic predator? You will go and fuck your mothers, your children, and your father's buttholes. Your sexual, all of you, I don't care who you are, your sexual desires, whether your artistical desire, whatsoever desires you all have in your brain, you will perform it with your children and your bloodline, not me. When I was in secondary school, now let me give you the main cook. Let's go there. So I literally went to a secondary school here that was that was that had numerous people in it. Okay, so where my calculator? Yes. So I'm trying to tell you people that when it comes to being famous, I have lived it before as well. When it comes to moving with movers and shaker of city, both in Africa and in Europe, I have been there. Moved and shake bumbo clats. See, when I was in Africa, when me and my friends, my ex-friends, they can never be my friends anymore. When me and my ex-friends, because yes, I said what I said, you don't like what you hear, hug the train. When me and my ex-friends, I asked everybody, you all don't, I know you are still in your pedophilic line, illusionizing, fantasizing world. That's none of my business. It is none of my, approach me direct. Exactly, fuck around and find out. Even when you think you are using me directly or indirectly to play your pedophilia game, your bloodline will be used as well sexually. From baby to adulthood, what goes around comes back around. We don't have to stress this too much, but the story I will still tell it. Back then with my ex-friends in Africa, when we go to a fast food like this, it's not we are going to eat donuts and just leave. No. We will eat donuts, we will eat fried rice, we will eat chicken, we will eat jollof rice, we will eat everything we want to eat, all the mat eyes, eat everything. One person. We can be 6 in numbers, in number that went to eat this amount of food. One fucking rat will stand up and pay the whole bill. No, me, I'm telling you people, one person, just one will stand up, go to the counter and pay for everybody. It's not how much did you eat? Bring your own share. We don't do that rubbish. We don't roll like that. We don't do that. I'm talking of children. I'm talking of JSS1, JSS2, JSS3, junior secondary school. Year 1, year 2, year 3 is what I'm talking about now. I'm not talking of maybe we're in SS3, so we're no babies, rats. I'm trying to let you people know when it comes to wealth, I have moved with movers and shakers of cities, whether in Africa and in Europe. Then when it comes to any motherfucker that will not come and say, oh, she's not looking for somebody that has wealth, she doesn't want all this kind of life, she just wants a calm life and a poor life and a miserable, you will die poor and miserable by your own self. Whether you are rich and poor, you will not come near me. I don't care. The same way you have rich and miserable, you have poor and miserable. All of you must not come near me. Then when it comes to living poor, even if I was born with not silver or golden spoon, but diamond spoon, Where I even in my house, I had, like I've told people, house girls helping, house helps, I shop help helping my ex biological mother. My dad had more than 7 buses, 10, 12 buses with drivers that would take me to school and bring me back, everything. With all of this, I got to a stage in my life where I will climb coconut tree to shake down coconuts to eat to survive. I got to a stage in my life where I will climb mango tree high, above four-story or 5-story building, to pluck unripe mango to eat to survive. I got to a stage in my life, let me put the cherry on the cake properly, where I was not only hawking everything hawkable, like I've described in my other video, with train on my head, while being raped and sexually assaulted as a child all through. I also got to a stage of my life where I ate dog food. You know what dog food is? Go and ask in Africa. Dog food, let me explain. You go to a restaurant, the leftover food of people that people eat, when they are washing the plate, they will just splash it into those bowls. When it's full, the dog owner will come and carry it home for the dog to eat. I've ate that food to survive as well. Yes. Yes. So I want you to know there is no story anybody can tell me on the surface of this earth that will move one hair on my body anymore. After 30 years of experiencing you evil doomed human race, you don't have anything to tell me. When you talk of riches, I have moved with movers and shakers of this city, of cities, of countries worldwide. I've moved with them. I've shaked everywhere. Then when it comes to living in poverty, I have lived in poverty to the extent of eating dog food as well. So as you are looking at me, I am a complete 360-degree divinity and divine being. There is nothing nobody on this earth can tell me. You say you have the power. I am still waiting. Now let me go back to my story. I went to a school that had at least 10 to 12,000 pupils or students. My secondary school. Yes. If you're going to calculate with me, I did the calculation already. Where's my phone? Your other phone. I did my calculation, because now you people, you have come to like put me in a situation to want to. You cannot mock me. You cannot use me for your humiliation ritual. You can never use me for your sexual predating sexist ritual or games. You are using your bloodlines. You see how you have seized my job again. You now made me to, even this April, me, I didn't pay my house rent. I didn't pay my me, my rent that I don't joke with. One entire year, 2023, go and ask. I have my evidence of my house rent that I paid every fucking month. The month that I didn't stay in the house where you people made me lose my apartment, I paid my hotel bill every day. Or my hostel bill every day. Before I was able to find a new apartment to continue. House rent, I never joke with it. All the months I've been in this Deutschland, this April is making it a year and 4 months. Every month I make sure I buy my Deutsche Bank tickets. I don't joke with it. I don't joke with things like this at all, and I will never ever. I will never ever joke with it. So if I'm in this situation right now, I didn't put myself. This is why, as you can see me, I'm not even bothered at all. I know I am doing my best. From January till now that you seized my job opportunity, I have sent my CV to over 200 places in this Deutschland. You seized my job. You seized my job, not knowing you seized the mouth and the access of your bloodline onto the dicks of STDs, pedophiles, and perverts. I will be telling it to you straight so that you will know what is befalling your bloodline and yourselves. You seized my job. Because you want to portray me the way you think you can portray me to other people, the way you done to other people. You want to repeat what you have been doing to me for 15 years in this Europe. You want to repeat it again this year. You want to try me again this year. You want to try me. When I have my hands and legs, there are people who wish to have. As you can see, this is the mark of when I did operation. I was handicapped for 1 year. I know what being an handicap is. Talk less if I have hands and legs to walk. Then you will now want to portray me as an handicap. My European document, I watched shit to get it. You can never ever portray me to be who I'm not. You cannot also come and tell me all these things happen to me for me to be a celebrity. Your children will be fucked from baby to adulthood to be celebrities, not me. I will continue to tell you people, we will see the person's words that will stand last. Whether you bunch of human rejected, dejected nobodies that I dead all of you in 2023 March, your words that will stand, or if my words of me, Adora, that own my life, will be the words that will stand. We will see. Because I'm waiting. I want to say, I'm not interested in your explanation. You can't apologize to me. You can't. There's nothing you can explain to me because I already know all your philosophy and all what you are all about. This is why my boundary, nothing can shake it for eternity. I've told you people, no power can change my mind. But if you say you have the power, you are welcome. I'm waiting to see it change my mind. I'm waiting. This is how you break people. You lie to people. I will continue to tell people, when you are past 30 years and you are still single and relationshipless, enjoy it all. Just know that that is how you are supposed to live for eternity, because there is nothing outside in this earth, in this world. There is nothing on this earth that you are missing. You are not missing anything. There is nothing on this earth you are missing. Those of them that want to be giving birth, they fuck, do doggy and missionary, then you see them walking around looking miserable, mentally, emotionally, psychologically. There are some that can cover their miserability very well. If you have eyes like me, you will see through them. This is why you have teenagers and already grown adults everywhere miserable, doomed, useless, because they were being abandoned, childhood trauma, mommy, daddy, divorce issue, daddy issue, mommy issue from babyhood. Then they will all grow up to become miserable. You have not, your societal human race, you've not been able to take care of those miserability. You are breeding more miserability with the number of past individuals all over the world that are not being taken care of. What are you still breeding? If you come near me with your Delulu children, whoa, we will tie you back to where you come from. I don't care who you are. Me, I've done my part. 30 years, I gave everything I could give genuinely to your entire doomed human race. You said I was a fool. Now that I'm enjoying my space alone, that I'm done with you, but I've come to understand that you all know what you are doing. This is why me, myself, I know what I'm doing by making sure my boundary, nothing can shake it for eternity. Because I am not a pedophile, damaged entity like all of you doomed human race, and you will not bring your doomness into my peace of mind to destroy it or disturb it at all. What am I trying to say? Back when I was in, so when you are talking of any kind of story at all, I have seen everything on the surface of it. So there's nothing you can tell me. Nothing. Secondary school that I went to, I want to let you know, when you're talking of being a celebrity, being known, all these ones that you people are just doing, watching people with your CCTV, pedo cameras and devices 24 hours. Me, I have been a celeb all my life. I just told you my childhood story from kindergarten to nursery to primary. Now I'm going to tell you secondary, my secondary school life before I came here. Now, so I went to a secondary school that had at least 100 people per class. Okay? So in my junior secondary school, JSS1, we had JSS1A, B, C, D, E, F, sometimes G, H, you just be going like that, but let's leave it as at A, B, C, D, E, F, okay, which is E, F. Yeah, let's leave it as at F. F is good. Let's leave it at F, okay? So calculate A, B, C, D, E, F, which is 6 classes in JSS1. And in this school, you have JSS, you have school 1, school 2, school 3. In this school, you had school 1, school 2, and school 3. Okay, so in school 1, you had JSS 1A, B, C, D, E, F. Sometimes it can just be going, but let's leave it at F, okay? So in these 6 arms, in these 6 classes, okay, you have at least 100, sometimes you have 120 people in a class, but let's leave it at 100. So we'll have a round figure, okay? So all those 20, all those we'll use to fill the remaining space, but so let's leave it at 100. So you have 100, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100 into 6, okay? That's 600, yeah? I actually made this 800 before, but let's take it down, 600, okay? So you have 600 in JSS1 School 1. Then you go to JSS2, another 100, 100, 100. Let's also make it 6. So you have another 600 JSS1, JSS2, which is 1,200, right? Then you have another 600 again for JSS3, A, B, C, D, E, F. In JSS3, let me not lie, usually we don't have F. Sometimes it depends in the school. But let's leave it at let's leave everything at 600 each, because if we're going to add under 20, 120, 110, 111 students, we'll still get to the same 600, so that we'll have a round figure, okay? So we have JSS1 600, JSS2 600, JSS3 600. Or let's even put everything at 500 at this point, okay? Everything. So let's say 500 JSS1, 500 JSS2, 500 JSS3 students, okay? Let's leave it like that, okay? I'm reducing it now more than the calculation I did before. So we have 1,500, okay? JSS 1, 2, 3, School 1. Then you go to JSS. Then you go to School 2. You do the same, JSS 1, 2, 3, School 2. Another 1,500, which is how many now? 3,000 students, okay? Then you will now go to School 3. You will do another JSS 1, 2, 3. 1,500 students, which is now how many now? 3,000 plus 1,500 is 4,500 students. Imagine your name, Adora, like I was back in Africa, in the lips of entire 4,500 students. We are still calculating. Wait. Then we go to SS1, which is the senior high school year 1. So when this JSS 1, 2, 3 of School 1, School 2, School 3, these 4,500 students finish their JSS CE, their last year in their junior secondary school or junior high school, yeah, they move to, all of them, they move to SS1, which is first year in junior secondary school. So we can also give them another, because when they are moving, another set is replacing them. Because every year, new student, when JSS3 move to SS1, another JSS1 will come. The JSS2 will move to JSS. So it moves, you understand? Okay. So now, you also have, let's say, let's not put it at 4,500 SS1 students, senior school year 1 students. We can leave because some people might leave. So we can give it 4,000 students. So now we have 4,500 School 1, School 2, School 3 JSS students plus 4,000 SS1, or we can even make it 3,000. But which is not, because sometimes some people will still come from other school to come and join the senior secondary. So we can leave it at 4,000 and remove 500. Okay, so now we have 8,000 students from JSS 1, 2, 3 and first year in senior high school students with my name in their lips. Okay. Now we are moving to SS2, senior school, senior high school, senior secondary school year 2. There we also have SS2, 2A, B, C, D. Difficultly we have F. I'm not going to lie, in that school. So we can also give them around there, we can leave it at not 4,000 because it will be too much. Because a lot of people will leave. So we can give them 2,000. So now we are having at least 10,500 students. If you are able to calculate it, because the way I broke this thing down before, not be because SS1, when those 4,500 they move to SS1, they will not have SS1A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. I'm telling you, the classes have no ending. But I still left it at 4,000. So we have junior high school of the 3 schools put together, 4,500, SS1 4,000, which is 8,800 students. Then you will go to SS2. We will not give them 4,000 SS2 students because at that point some people might still leave. A lot of people write their SSC at second year. They don't wait to the third year. So we can give it 2,000 students or 2,500. So now we are having 8,500 plus 2,500. Okay, let's not give you 4,000 or 4,500, 2,500 or even 2,000. So we have like 10,500. Then we'll now add excess 3 to it. Let's say another 2,000. We are up to 12,500 students in the school I went to. We can even say 10,000 students, no problem. Because I always love to say 10,000 students. So imagine me, Adora, I attended a school where I will even have teachers. They will call me. They will say, Adora, come. They will just, all of you, go. Adora, I want to talk to you. I'll just go a minute. I have never seen you walk alone. I have never seen you walking alone in person. You're always with a group of people. You're always with a crowd. I will say, Auntie, it's not me. Because honestly, it's not me. Sometimes if they want to over torture me and over accuse me, I would tell them, should I tell them to fuck off? Then whosoever is quoting me will leave me alone. Because unlike now that I'm an adult, I have said everybody fuck off. Whether you like your room, you pedophile, you pedopredate, you pedomanipulate, you pedostalk, you pedolock, you pedowatch, you pedocalculate, you pedo-do everything you do with what I eat, drink, my life 24 hours a day. As long as I know myself, that I, Adora, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically, energetically, directly or indirectly, no breathing thing will come to my space. I want to see the power that will change it. Now I'm no longer a child. I'm no longer a teenager that you will tell me, oh, you don't know life. You have not seen anything. You heard my stories. Go and look at all my videos on this YouTube. I've told you people what I've seen in my life. There is nothing on this earth I'm looking for that I've not seen. There is nothing on this earth that I want that I have not seen. There is nothing that none of you have that I have not had before. There is nothing on this earth that interests me anymore after 30 years of having you human beast in my space. Enough is enough. Back then, my aunties, my seniors, my teachers, they will stop me. Come here, rats. You can't walk alone. Why are you always carrying a crowd? I will say, I'm not the one carrying the crowd though. The moment, first of all, before I step outside my hostel girls already, they always want to be around me. Go and ask. That is one. So when I'm even stepping outside my boarding school, my hostel alone, I will already have like, we used to have a group of friends. I used to have one group of friends, ex-friends, that can never ever be my friend again, all of them as well. We eat together, we drink together, we wash our clothes together, everything. And I was actually the washer of the group. I can even tell you a lot of them that these people learned how to wash properly from me. Ask them. And me, I don't make my mom blah, 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 no. Washing properly their clothes, their shoes, they learned from me. Especially their socks, they learned from me. Go and ask around. So this my group of friends that we used to be a group, a gang. We were 5 in numbers of 4 here. As I'm going to school, we usually have the same type of bag, shoes, very similar things. First of all, we are already 5. The moment my leg is stepping outside that hostel, hey, Adora, 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 Adora. Before I will get to class, my saliva in my mouth is finished. Hey, good afternoon. Hey, good morning. What's up? How you doing? Hey, Adora. Hey. You even have sometimes students waiting for you outside the hostel to come out. I will have people waiting for me outside the hostel to come out. Sometimes some will even accuse me, oh, you were looking my direction, I was just waving you, saying hello or good morning, you just acted like you didn't see me. I will ask, please, was I wearing glasses? They will say, no, I didn't see you. If I'm not wearing glasses, my glasses work with my brain, my breath, my everything. My glasses work with my brain together. So if I'm looking at your direction, I'm not wearing glasses, my brain is in another place. I'm not seeing you. I can be seeing a figure, your face like this. I don't know who is talking. Maybe you are even waving. My mind is not there. My mind is elsewhere. So don't be angry. Sometimes I will even be passing by a class from the window. I'll be hearing them gossiping me. And that's Adora. She's always feeling like because she's the principal's daughter, because she's this, she's always showing herself. You will even be saying hi to her. She will just be snubbing you. She will just snub you as if she didn't see you. I will literally hear sometimes passing through classes. I don't care. Because I know it's not true. Especially when I'm not wearing my glasses. Me, I'm not seeing, I didn't see you. Some people say for come and report and tell me, hey, Adora, I was just passing through that class. We were just gossiping you, saying you're always snubbing people. You feel like you. I'm going to put my secondary school picture as a profile of this fucking video. So that you will see the divinity I've been from day one. That I'm still, look at me, in my 30s. In my 30s, you made me jobless, homeless. Now, I'm not actually homeless because I don't know if I should call myself homeless at this point, because if I have not paid my rent for this April, I don't know what I am. But whatsoever you think you've made me, you made your bloodline. You will have your bloodlines, all of you, of your different categories and your leagues that you play your games of pedophilia, thinking I'm the one you are using. A lot of you will have one part that will have the whole world. You will never have happiness. I've told you before. Then on the other hand, you have the poor and miserable. You will still not have happiness. No joy, no peace for all of you. I'm telling you. I will put the picture of this fucking video is going to be my high school picture. You will see the divinity that have been from the one. Queen, clean from my head to my toe, drip, drip. That you think, well, oh, I'm listening to your music. You should be happy. You should be grateful Adora is playing your music. This is why I blocked a lot of you motherfuckers that tried me directly or indirectly. I have blocking list of your fucking so-called celebrities that we never play on my YouTube. If they play, I next it immediately in case I'm not monitoring my playlist. You can never play there. I've told you people, you won't, your music will not be passed on my YouTube if I block you in my heart. You are not going anywhere. Talk less of a bunch of cockroaches that comes around me pedoclaning money out to do and let Buddha, this, nominating their pedophile. If you finish nominating, you still go and fuck that pedophile. The pedophile will fuck your mother, father, children, even dog will fuck all of you together. The shadow of my shit will still not give a fuck about none of you, because I've told you people, Bill Gates cannot talk to the shadow of my shit. Talk less of any of you. So when you are talking of celebrity status, I want you to know you are looking at, from childhood I have been a celeb. No fucking time in my life I never had people rushing me. I never had people gang wanting me. As a gang loving me. They just love everybody I've always had, and I'm aware of this. But you people think I don't know. I don't know who I am. I am very aware that my name mentioned in any room shakes the roof, keeps people uncomfortable, especially those ones that don't love the truth. I am very, very aware. Talk less of you having me in your presence. You would mezebu. For what? I mean, hello. My secondary school picture is what I'm putting for this post, so that you will see the motherfucker I've been. And nobody should come and tell me, oh, hey, your mother put you there. Fuck you. Fuck you. My mother did not put me anywhere. I had days I didn't pay my father, so-called first son, that used my ex-mother's money to go abroad. Then my ex-mother now said, since he used her money to go abroad, and now he's a rich Malaysia boy, he should be using that money to pay my boarding fee. He didn't pay my boarding fee. I have boarding fees. Even in that school, I didn't pay for a certain period of time. My matron did not ask me that money because of my divinity, because of my goodness, because of the love that people genuinely have had for me. When they will give me my pocket money, I had people I used to feed. When anybody will miss their boss, or they are sick, or any day students don't have a book or a reader or a textbook, it's me everybody come to. I will be using my money to feed people, to buy books, to buy a school things for people that I don't know. Nobody obligated me to. Other people put their money in their pocket, but I use my own to do good. Sometimes I will just be sleeping. Someone will come and wake me. Adora, somebody is looking for you outside. I will go. What's up? What's happening? I'm not really well and I have to go back home. I don't have money, no transport. Before the person will even finish the statement, I've got to bring money to give the person. Okay, you say, oh, is your money the same mother that brought me to Europe for prostitution? This is how you people, you build a house, then you scatter it with your hand. I told her this particular statement from the day she told me that prostitution matter. To go and put condom in old men's penises for money. I told her, I said, this is how you people, you will use your hand to build a upstairs and you will scatter it by yourself. Then later you will tell me, you did this for me, you did this for me. She even used her mouth to tell me that if she had known the second time she prepared our documents, it did not work the first time, she would have prepared only me and brought me to Europe without my ex-brothers and see how she's going to tell me to do something and I won't do it. She told me, especially when they are not at home, she always repeat that statement all the time. You cannot tell me you are my mother. You as a mother to me, did you ever wash my pants with my discharges? No. I washed your pants with your discharges. As a junior secondary school student, when you came to Africa, you didn't allow anybody to touch your teeth. It was me doing everything as housemaid. Clean your room, wash your shoe, polish your shoe, wash your pants, wash your bedroom, everything, it was me. When I came to Europe, the same thing. I will come to your working place, you will sit down and be gossiping with your sister. You taught me how to do your job, your cleaning job. Is what I did. I wash it to get my own catalyst sojourner as well. I will come to your working place. You will sit down and be gossiping for hours. I will be doing your job for you. Yes or no? Exactly. So if anybody has ever been anybody's mother, it is me who have been mothers to all of you. Or are you not going to justify the fact now that, oh, they trafficked you? That was what now bends your brain to want to use me for prostitution? Lie. I don't even want to go into your case yet because I have told you people I'm looking for your picture and the picture of one other blood clots that call herself EC2 that I took as a mother. So I'm looking for both of you pictures to complete the album of the next video that I will use to shake this entire heads. Even when I finish secondary, even when I'm on holidays, this is why back in school, back to my secondary school story, I never used to go home for holidays. When we have 1 month holidays, I will stay 3 weeks inside school, or even 3 weeks and 3 or 4 days. I'll go and spend only 4 days or 1 week at home. Because I just wanted my freedom. Because even when I'm at home, I still have visitors coming to visit me. At a point, I used to have my ex-aunties, because they are all exes to me. I don't know them anymore. I used to have this side is going to be very funny. I used to have my ex-aunties. I would just be sleeping in holiday. I would just be inside the house like this. Adora, you have a visitor, or you have visitors outside. I'm sleeping. I'll just go. Hey, what's up? Before. At a point, my ex-aunties, they were so tired. They would just, your friends, don't they have house? Every time people are coming to look for you in this house, you can never. Freedom. Finally, I have my freedom. Oh. 1 year of not having anybody call me. Hey. call me, I block you. Even if I'm liking your videos or your post on your social media, if you know you are bold enough, put your face. Exactly. So if I'm liking any video, anything, and then you say, oh, she liked my video, she watched my video, she liked my comment, she liked my post, and then we think the same, we have similarity. Motherfucker, pull up and approach me direct. Fuck around and find out. You will know me and nobody on the surface of this set are the same. We will never be the same. I'm liking it for you. It does not concern me. And those of you that are talking behind, I have a remix. I'm going to be remixing my freak song. You see those you talk behind walls, behind pages, behind devices, you will all perish there. Especially you born pussy low self-esteem that call yourself men on the surface of this earth. All of you, especially the ones that have pedophiles on your payrolls working for you, you'll be there behind those social media, behind those phones, behind those CCTV pedo devices, behind those ghost pages, behind your manipulation is where you will die. When you are bold enough as a human being, including the supporters and the enablers that are those fish brain stupid women, some that even predate and sexually sexist that predates their fellow women like you. When you people are bold enough, when you are done especially calculating your pedophilia, approach me direct. Because all these ones that people are just doing, you are wasting your time. You will be in your graves. You will continue to miserabilize and die over and over again in miserability for eternity. Over and over again. I used to have days, even only days, I would be in my house. I would just be sleeping. My auntie, oh yeah, you have visitors. At a point, they started asking me, can you never ever come back from your boarding school, your holiday period? You will just be in your house, just enjoy yourself without visitor coming to visit you, waiting, always carrying crowd. Our auntie is not me. Oh. It's okay. As they came to visit, now should I drive them back? I'm glad I'm finally an adult. This is why you see that my song adulthood is divine, and I'm fine like wine. I'm in my 30s, still looking fine and divine. In my prime, never let no motherfuckers run your mind. Stand on your ground and use your boundary button. If they don't like what they hear, they can go suck something. They can go suck their mother, father, children, and their bloodline if they don't like what they hear. I don't give a fuck. Adulthood, best thing that has ever happened to me. Best. As apart from the fact that I will always continue to say I've always been an adult from childhood, but being physically an adult right now. Ooh, hey, freedom. Hey, hey, self-love, self-assertion, self-love, self-obsession. I wish I put this boundary 15 years ago. Back in secondary school, I used to stay 3 weeks holiday. I would spend it inside school. You know why? The school was like a village, fenced round, yes, with teachers' houses inside. And during this holiday period, the teachers' children, a lot of them were rich. They would travel abroad. They would go to other cities. So the school will be empty like graveyard. Big, mighty school like this. Imagine school like that, like I've just said, where 10,000 people, at least, even more than 10,000 if I'm not wrong, attend. We now come and be quiet. Nobody, just imagine graveyard. Because it's like a city inside a city. So as long as it is fenced round, people from outside will not come and enter because the gates will be locked. So imagine being inside a city with that quietness. Woo! This is what I'm reliving right now. This is exactly what I am living all over again. I'm in my own world. All your chi manipulation, all your chu, all the when I didn't know what people were doing in my space or to me, especially for these 15 years in Europe, I didn't fall into your trap. Talk less of now that I know all of you. I know exactly who you are, that you are all unrepentant, damaged, miserable, dismantled, disintegrated, sick, sexist, unwell, mentally deranged animals in human forms, narcissistic perverts looking for who to devour, looking for who to contaminate with your miserability, then you will not think it's now that I will not be a fool. I've told you people, the shadow of my sheets will not even be foolish enough, will not even be foolish at all to give a fuck about the existence of a human race. I'm relieving that. I don't, if you understand what I just said, imagine a school attended by 10,000 people during holiday becomes empty. Even the teachers that have houses inside this city, inside the city, because this school I went to where 10,000 students attend, you also have houses inside occupied by teachers and their families. A lot of these teachers have houses in other places in the city, but because they have opportunity to also be in the city, inside the city school, where also they have free houses also, they can also be there. It's not a problem. So during holidays, even the teachers' families, a lot of times they all go for holidays. This entire school, attended by 10,000 students, if not more, becomes empty. This city, inside the city, fenced round, becomes empty like graveyard. Ooh, hey. If I tell you, I never go home. 1 month holiday, I will remain 3 weeks. I will be inside that school compound. We used to have sets of people that remains in school that period. We don't go home. We enjoy. We enjoy. You had teachers who had big plots of farmland that have corn farm where people come to buy in stock. Yes. Mrs. Adora, my ex-matron, she had a poultry that I used to help her take care of with other people, too, with one other of my friends, 2 other of my friends. Yes, we take care of our poultry. I'm not talking of small poultry. I'm talking of poultry where people come to count 100, 150, 70 crates of eggs. So you will eat everything natural, everything well made. You have pumpkin from the farm, you have tomatoes, pepper, you have okra. I used to have even my small farm then behind the hostel and everything. Everything eating natural. For 3 months, everywhere. This is what I'm reliving right now. Since I deaded the entire human race of my life, 360 degrees. Mentally, emotionally, psychologically, physically, directly or indirectly, 360 degrees. I dated you people since March 2023. I've been reliving this particular experience. And you people would think I will permit a motherfucker to come and disturb the peace of my mind after 30 years of experiencing you doomed human race. Woo-hoo! I want to see the power that will make it happen. I am waiting. I wait. You see this peace of mind? You see this peace? Hey, what a beautiful time to be alive. In the meantime, I just wanted to drop this for those of you that think you are important when you are not. When I'm playing your songs, you should be grateful. Don't think you are important. I've told you people, I don't care who you are. You pass me on the street right now, all your fans, they are dying, they want to take picture with you. Me, my phone, I'll just carry it. I don't see you. Even if I'm looking your direction, my brain is somewhere else. I will still go to YouTube and play your song, like I play other people's songs. There is no difference between anything. You should be grateful, all of you. I'm telling you, I don't give a fuck. Oh, she's full of... I am not full of myself. I am exactly myself. Divinity. Unapproachable, unattainable, undefinable is what I am. I don't care. The truth that only me have spoken for the past 4 years. No activist that have ever existed of all races have spoken a drop of it. Exactly. So don't compare me with anybody. And those of you that love to say, oh, natural hair, because I also did a story about this, natural hair this, natural hair that. Fuck you. Coconut cream, coconut this. I've used coconut oil, coconut cream, coconut oil. I threw it away. It broke my hair into pieces because you people, you love to project your miserabilities onto people, your mental psychological ideas onto other people because you want everybody to be inside your box or inside your mental chains or inside your mental cages just to be controlled by you blood clots and your stupid personal philosophy. Imagine, I'm just sitting down here, I'm just imagining like, Okay, so the people who created all this philosophy of pedo-stalking, pedo-sexist, rapist shit that you are all pedo-manipulating, locking, rubbish that you are all doing, they have blood in their veins like me. Where did the mosquito come from? I bet don't suck me. Oh. If you don't come out, I will kill you. Me, I don't like to kill mosquito. But if you are coming to suck my blood, I'd rather kill you. Don't come and give me malaria. I don't have money for that. The people that created your entire human societal mental slavery philosophy, that have blood like me, that were born by women with the same pussy. I'm just asking myself, like, who the fuck do you think you are? For me to come and respect your philosophy. Who are you? You see, even if you are my biological father at this point of my life, if you pass me on the street, I don't see you, talk less of some bunch of nobodies because you think you are who. I say Bill Gates can't talk to the shadow of my shit. You are still dreaming. So this is how damaged. And the worst part of it is you people, you don't even have shame anymore. Especially your pedo clowns you send everywhere. Oh, Mom, Buddha, this, nominating you. No shame, no shame. You don't even have shame anymore in portraying your generational miserabilities. You don't even have shame. You just come out on a daily basis. Even on your social media, you are there exposing yourselves 24 hours a day. Or on the streets, exposing yourselves 24 hours a day. No shame. No fucking shame. Then you will not think I'm seeing you pedo clowning right in front of me. Then what are you not expecting me to do? Expecting me to be a fool, to give a fuck about you when I'm not a clown, a pedo clown like you. You are all dumber than your miserable mothers and bomb fathers. I'm telling you. I'm fucking telling you. A philosophy created by a blood clot or group of bombo clatty, especially the bomb pussy low self-esteem men, ruling this world and condemning and miserabilizing this world more and more. The head is tired. Nature is tired of all of it. Me, I wish I was nature. I would have wiped all of you off of the surface of this earth with one earthquake or tornado or tsunami. It would be too bad for you people to handle. But as the divinity that I am, I personally use my divine power to finish all of you and then all of you. So now it's left. So now it's left for the earth to decide what to do with you people. Because me, I've done my own parts for my own self. But if I was earth and nature, you would have heard it bad. But in the meantime, I am also on this earth to activate your generational human karma. For the evil that you born pussy men have used this entire earth to do, supported by fish brain women. I am the activator. Yes. This is why I will continue to tell you. If you had not chosen a motherfucker like me, you would have never been exposed. And I've not started with you people yet. As long as you say you won't leave my name alone, and as long as you have toyed with my name directly or indirectly, it's a generational bloodline problem. There is no two ways around it. You can't apologize to me. You can't explain to me. Go and apologize to Karma. Explain to Karma that will be using your bloodline maths and asses to play the same sexual, sexist, rapist, pedophilic, locking, stalking, predating games of pedophilia that you all play. In the meantime, respect yourself or you'll get respected. And if you want to fuck around, like I love to say, fuck around and find out. Sick, dejected human race.